you remember getting up out of your bed and going outside? No?
It's okay. It's okay. Look, I know we've been working through some stuff lately, and if you have reservations or if you don't feel like the time is right.
No.
No. What?
No, I don't have reservations. Fear, yeah. I want to have a family with you.
So we're gonna do this. Listen, Spencer Falconary, I love you so much. And we love you all the way to Yankee Stadium and back.
Wow.
We're gonna have a baby. I can't believe this. We're gonna have a freaking baby. We're gonna have a baby. Yeah! We have a baby! To describe just how morning already.
You should get used to waking up early, Dad.
That wasn't a dream, was it?
Hey, Slim, I'm going stir crazy in here, and I haven't seen you since Heather told you that Robin was alive. Let me know how you're doing, will you? And please, don't buy into Heather's lies. Dr. Keenan. Why are you back so early?
We need to talk about the sick business that went down here last night.
Breakfast is ready.
I hope you're not expecting me to drink that.
Yeah, you gotta get your recommended daily allowance of calcium.
I don't like milk.
Well, but the baby does, so you gotta drink up on it.
Maybe we could lay off on the mama, dad stuff.
Well, sure, but, you started.
Yeah, I just think I might need to ease into it. We're gonna be somebody's parents.
I know some kid is gonna be completely dependent on us.
I'm starting to get freaked out.
Well, I'm scared. It's scary. I mean, parents don't know how to do it the first time, right? It's all on-the-job training.
I just don't want to mess them up.
Or her.
You have a preference?
Just that she's as sweet, or he, as sweet and as smart and beautiful as their mother, you are.
More like you.
Are you going to answer me?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you asked a question. So, what was it about last night's events that troubles you?
All of it. That you drugged Alexis Davis and your own niece.
Oh, come on, Jocelyn. Just a little adventure. It's in the blood. It's in the family. Both my parents were quite the risk takers. I mean, Lady Jane still is. She's trekking through the jungle looking for orchids. Jax, I mean, he's never met a mountain he didn't want to climb, or a wave he didn't want to surf. Jocelyn was just honoring a family tradition.
Family tradition there. Is that by being snatched from her bed and dragged to an abandoned house in the middle of the night and drugged by her own?
Well, she's back with her mother, isn't she? Last night's events was nothing more than a pleasant dream to Jocelyn.
We're gonna love this kid, and that's all anyone can ask.
You're right.
Are you still freaked out?
Yeah. But I didn't know I could be so happy about something I didn't even know I wanted.
Right? It's like the best accident that could ever happen. And then you heard me. I was ready to shout it from the rooftops.
You kind of did.
I can't help it. I just want everyone to know.
Actually, I don't think that's a good idea.
You don't want to tell people about the baby yet?
At least until we have something to tell. I haven't even seen a doctor yet.
You said that test was like 99% accurate, right?
Yeah, but still, I don't want to jinx it.
Since when are you superstitious?
I just don't want to rush into anything. I don't want to give my dad an unnecessary heart attack.
Art. Yeah, you have a point there. I don't want to flip my mother into overdrive where she's just getting back on her feet.
So you agree we should get the facts straight before we say anything?
Actually, you know, I think that's a great idea, you know? Keeping it between us. Just our little family. It's like the three of us against the world.
I'm sick of your riddles, Jerry. What are in the vials?
Well, you're hardly in a position to interrogate me.
I'm your accomplice. If anything happens to them, I'm looking at murder charges.
So you already are, but not for Jocelyn or Alexis. They won't feel any of the after effects after their time at Windermere last night.
So why those two?
Why not?
What's the connection?
You see, it's the little mysteries that keep life entertaining. But I can assure you, it will become clear very soon.
Thank you. So Dr. Lee has a cancellation. We have an appointment in an hour.
Wow. We get to find out everything there is to know about this little guy.
Or girl.
Yeah. Is Dr. Lee going to be able to tell us what we're going to have?
I don't know, but I'm sure she'll be able to tell us my due date.
Really? Yeah, that little one. Get to find out when we get to meet you.
I took an oath, Jerry, to first do no harm.
But you've already broken that oath, haven't you? Look, you need something a little more calming, so why don't I make you a nice cup of tea, all right? Good.
Isn't there something easier to drug me with?
I'm not going to drug you. I need you to be in full possession of your faculties if you're going to be of any use. Also, it would be very helpful if you weren't always on the verge of a panic attack. So sit down, close your eyes, modulate your breathing, and I'll make you a cuppa. All right, mate?
Dr. Lee's running a little late, but she knows I'm here.
All right. I just went and checked on my mom. She's still sleeping, but you want to go see your dad?
Yeah, just remember, it's our secret.
Yeah, I know. I'll keep it between the three of us. I will. I mean it.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Hi. Hey, perfect timing. I was just going to go check on you. Oh, she's sound asleep.
Good. Rest is the best medicine in this place. Let you spend some time with your dad.
Hey, I'll be right back. Dante. Yep.
Make sure Luke tells you about the accomplice.
What accomplice?
Heather Weber's partner in crime. What have you got in here?
Can I help you with that?
Yes. I need to know what you injected Alexis and Jocelyn with.
Well, why don't you take it to the lab, have it analysed? But I could spare your hospital the expense. Give it to me. There we go. Oh. Very refreshing. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called H2O.
Very funny.
Well, you were the one who wanted to know what was in the vial.
Well, it's nothing but water. What is this? A test?
Think of it as an educational exercise. See, I knew you'd be blundering about looking for answers, so this is a safe and sane way to let you know that I'm always one step ahead of you.
And I'm just supposed to blindly follow your orders.
It would make things simpler. Time is of the essence, and I can't have you slowing me down.
So this guy wore a hockey mask, and you didn't think to mention that before?
Honey, I just remembered. I've been sort of out of it.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't know what he looked like, but did he say anything to you?
No, the conversation was limited to monosyllabic grunts, and I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was focused on the food and water that he brought.
It's bad enough that I didn't know you were missing, but to think of you starving.
Actually,
You remember something?
yeah, I was trying to negotiate with him, trying to get him to let me go. And for a while, I thought he might.
Like he was showing remorse?
Well, he was showing some kind of humanity behind the mask. I mentioned that I have a daughter and that I wanted to get back to her. I needed to see her again, and that's when he kind of softened up. I mean, I don't know. It was almost like maybe he's got a daughter too.
Maybe that's helpful?
If he was telling the truth, this guy works for Heather Weber. It's not really, a reliable source.
No, all I know is that when I mentioned Lulu, I thought he was going to let me go.
You're really thinking about me when you were tied up.
You find that surprising?
I guess I just don't expect you to be sentimental.
I don't think it's sentimental to think of the people you love when you're dying. You're my only daughter, baby. You're on my mind more than you know.
Are you going to join me, Doctor? It's oolong from down under. It's very soothing.
I'm sure it is. I don't care, what games you're playing. You did not have me kidnap Jocelyn Jacks to bring all the way out here to inject her and Alexis Davis with just plain water.
It's astonishing how much my niece has grown up. She's going to be very tall, like her father.
I don't care. I will not take part in hurting a child.
Look, you took an oath, right? I give you my word that no harm will befall Jocelyn or Alexis. Satisfied?
No.
Well, I can understand. Most people in this town think that my word isn't worth much.
So who would work for Heather?
Someone as crazy as she is.
Or someone she's got something on.
More professional?
What about that guy that looked like Anthony, the one that she claimed she met on the internet?
Does he have kids?
Look, there's a file on Archie Bowles at the station, but this internet date she had, that'd be tougher to track down. But if you ask me, both these guys are just down and outs working for Heather for the money.
Well, I'd say the guy with the machete is pretty well off.
Well, how could you tell? He was wearing a mask.
He was wearing expensive shoes.